And we're back to a link to the... Wait a minute.
Yeah, we're not gonna play any Zelda games. Everybody else has already kind of beaten us to that. By many a year. All these runes would be quite an improvement for Cecilia, except for the stats of hers that actually matter.
Typical.
I think it's that way for most of the end of until the end of the game. Because, you know. Okay, thank God. Finally done with that overly long Zelda joke. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I am not. So, like, we had to go southwest, but now we have to go southeast. If they had just said it's directly south of here, it would have been fine.
Yeah, but you had to go southwest to get to the path that leads east to this place.
And then I saved again, because fuck going through all that again.
Yeah, and then you would have had to edit twice as much.
And I gotta check all the barrels. There might be stuff in all the barrels.
There could also be things in the barrels. You don't know.
Yeah, because Rudy's down and out, so I can't use the radar.
He's still well enough to follow you around for some reason.
I assume Jack is, like, shouldering him up. Or something.
What are they doing during combat? Just kind of tossing him to the ground?
Dropping him where he is. Yeah, whatever, Vasim. I'm just gonna loot your house.
You don't mind, right? I mean, it's an RPG. They kind of poke fun at that in Breath of the Wild at the very beginning of the game.
And the old man's just like, you know, that's fine, but... There's some show, some Japanese show that makes fun of that too. I can't remember what it's called. Something in, like... The Demon King. But more explicitly, it makes fun of like Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a couple clips of it. It actually looks like it'd be really good. It's this jerkin arm, you see.
Good night, everybody.
No, I don't wanna. Yeah, but now it's going to be Rudy's left arm of doom.
It's just kind of like,
I want you to pound out some life force with those hands.
That sounds like a euphemism to me. Anyway, is that like, shit. Ragna in Blaze Blue.
Mm-hmm.
With the, Grimoire of Doom as his right arm or whatever it is.
I drank from the wrong can.
I take it that one's, been sitting there a while?
Yes.
But you should finish them off before you get fresh cans.
Well, it's because I was probably like half asleep when I was drinking them. Like, I took that first sip and it was awful, but I was already committed.
Prep for the operation. Grabs a welding torch.
Okay, we're gonna play Trauma Center now. No! 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 I don't want to go there. I hate that place. Hate it so much.
Dear audience, I get the impression that Alex maybe coming up on a part of the game that he doesn't much want to play.
It's like literally the worst part of the game. There was like a split-second moment, well, not split-second, but a couple seconds of, okay, can I move now? I'm so used to newer RPGs being like, okay, well, we're gonna dump you outside now. Oh, I don't want to go to deal with Metallica. Don't wanna do it at all.
And the worst part is we can't even make any Metallica jokes because you'll get DMCA'd to shit.
Well, we can make Metallica jokes, we just can't play any music.
Unless we happen to find midis of Enter Sandman or something.
I could, wait, no, that's Aerosmith, sorry. I was gonna say I could find some, find the Revolution X soundtrack. But I forgot that's those other guys that I often get Metallica confused for.
Alex does not know much about rock music, you see.
Or regular mainstream music in general. I listen to video game music, okay?
Video game music and Flock of Seagulls.
There's like a couple other ones, but Flock of Seagulls is kind of a big one. Plenty of Michael Jackson. Well, not plenty, but like 3 Michael Jackson songs.
I think everybody knows, like... Well, let me rephrase that. Everybody likes maybe 3 Michael Jackson songs. It's kind of a universal thing. Which 3 varies from person to person, but...
Thriller, Billie Jean, and... I think Scream. Did I say Smooth Criminal?
No.
Smooth Criminal, Billie Jean, Thriller, and Scream.
I really don't like Billie Jean.
Back to the library.
So is this the copy of the library from 1,000 years ago, or did...
It's just a forbidden library. Nobody knows, like... They don't really elaborate on this point at all. It's just like, yeah, there's a secret forbidden library. I'm shrugging just in case anybody was wondering.
We are still in the other universe, right?
I don't know. Fine. Welcome to the shittiest dungeon in the game! God, I don't want to do this dungeon. It's double plus unfun. So awful.
It's kind of starting to remind me of the last dungeon in Tales of Vesperia.
See, because you got shit like this. Door says it's going to open in 2 hours. Now it's going to open in 4 hours. Do you see where they're going with this?
No.
Think of this room as a clock. It's now 4 hours. 3 hours. Oh, sorry. I was an hour off. It didn't count that first one, that last time I went up there. Yeah, so basically, unless you check that door after going up the stairs once or twice,
It does seem like one of those things. How are you supposed to intuit that solution?
You can also use the pocket watch. I forget if it takes an hour away. I just remember the pocket watch actually does do something there, other than reset everything. Go forth, summon Captain Planet.
By your powers combined.
By your powers combined, the game will be saved.
Had to get one more Zelda joke in there.
Well, that was like the first thing that came to mind for... I forgot I had the Elder Scroll too, whoops. Yeah, that's Cecilia's best offhand thing. It's actually not difficult to get. It just takes a little bit of effort.
Is it Morrowind or Skyrim?
At this point in time, when this game came out, it was probably Icewind Dale or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Elder Scrolls. I have Skyrim, but I haven't really played it.
Okay, here's the shittiest part of the dungeon. These hints right here. One of them is technically correct, but it doesn't actually tell you what to do. It tells you part of what you're supposed to do, but without any real context. This is the part of the dungeon that I got stuck for through like basically my entire trip to Florida when I was a teenager.
Alex is sitting here having flashbacks of Nom or something.
That just makes me really angry. And then I had to re-remember the hints.
Insert Final Jeopardy theme here.
Okay, Alex, get on with it. You know, you're supposed to open specific chests and leave other chests closed.
What is the logic behind that?
There is none. So like I said, you can probably kind of infer why this dungeon really pissed me off and why I didn't want to come here.
And I think I understand now what the point of the puzzle is, but I don't remember the clues well enough to figure out the actual solution.
They say open and close a lot. And all the ones you're supposed to open, the word open is used somewhere. And all the ones you're supposed to keep closed, say close somewhere.
That's a lot simpler than I was giving it credit for.
Well, so like I said, they give you the answer, but they don't give you any context for it. The power of sacred. God, this dungeon, I hate it so much. So much. All of its puzzles are dumb and unintuitive. Also, whoops. I'm sorry. I forgot to grab one of the books to learn another thing for Jack.
Oh, well, silly you.
And you can't actually go back through doors in this dungeon, so if you missed that book, you're fucked.
Oh, so you had to replay all that?
Actually, no, I just pulled out the debug and went back to the beginning of the dungeon.
Oh.